All right, it's time. We're here to squeeze out one last adventure from the delicious Florida citrus of Walt Disney World.
Masks on. You know, I always feel like Animal Kingdom gets no love out here. Like this park doesn't sit at the table with the other Disney World parks, which is too bad.
Because it's one of the most unique and interesting and definitely a little bit weird places. And although normally on my last day in Florida, you know, on a farewell day, I usually don't go to Animal Kingdom. I thought I'd shake things up today. I just really like this place. I like exploration and adventure.
And Animal Kingdom definitely has those things in spades.
You'll notice when you enter, there's no one-way forward. There's no train or giant ride to sort of grab your attention and lead you in. It's like to get in there, you have to explore a little bit. You have to have kind of a little adventure.
You have to work for it, and then suddenly
you round a final corner, and it's like you've made a discovery, because bam,
you're there. Dude, look at that.
Discovery Island and
the epic Tree of Life.
Dude, look at the size of that tree.
At 145 feet tall and 50 feet wide at the base, that thing is a lumberjack's nightmare.
But a nature and animal lover's dream. Look at all the carved animals on that thing.
You could stand here for a long time just trying to spot all the different ones from this one angle.
I don't know why, but I've always liked the elephant right here, out in front, you know, in the roots. Look at that guy.
Hey, look at all these flamingos napping on the job. Come on, guys.
I was going to spend at least another week out here at Disney World, but then the cloud of spring breakers started to arrive. All the park reservations filled up, and at the same time I found out that if I go home and quarantine for a little bit, now I have a shot at getting a vaccination.
Something I'm sure you that may be watching in the future will be confused by, but trust me,
back here in the mask years, in the dark times, it's kind of a big deal.
And before I'm trapped inside for another week editing, working on a book, you know,
staring at the walls,
there isn't any better place to feel like you're really outside
and soak in the wide open spaces and freedom
than Disney's Animal Kingdom. Man,
it is gorgeous out here. Wait a minute, what's that music?
Hey, what the heck? Launch pad! Launch pad! It's me! You know me. He probably doesn't know me, but at least he gave me the salute.
Right back at you, my friend.
Oh man, I haven't been in Harambe for so long, and everything just looks so amazing to me out here.
Gosh, what a beautiful day, and what a beautiful place, you know? It's kind of proof that the scenery doesn't have to be pristine looking to be amazing.
Hey, look at all those little details. That's crazy. Wait a minute, what's that music?
I hear drums. Whoa! We got drummers on the water, folks, and people are loving it.
Oh, I love it here, man.
Before I came to Disney World for the first time, everyone was like, oh, you probably won't like Animal Kingdom that much. There's not that many rides. It's so different from the other parks. But that is exactly why I do like it.
This is one of those places you really have to take your time and look around to appreciate properly.
Even just to get a taste of all the details. And that is what I'm all about.
I mean, I love rides too. But what really blows my mind are places like this that are almost like an outdoor art gallery. So much creativity, so much artistic talent, and you know, like a ton of research went into creating some place like this.
I mean, do you know how hard it is to make a place actually look lived in and old and weathered?
I mean, this looks like somebody just walked away and left their fruit.
The only question is, why would someone do that? Whoa, oh, the bananas have turned. The bananas have turned.
Oh, dude, I just love that there's little spots like this.
If I ever own a house instead of renting it, I want a big backyard
so I can do this.
Ah, it's amazing. Now, Disney's Animal Kingdom, of course, was the last of the 4 major parks to be built here. It opened on Earth Day 1998, which means they were building this place in 1997, probably, right?
That's why I wore this shirt today, you know?
The old 90s uniform shirt that has nothing to do with reality, huh?
Actually, when they were building this place, I was wearing these type of shirts, so...
It seemed like a fitting time to pull it out of the old suitcase.
Now, since I'm flying home in a couple hours, my time at Animal Kingdom is sadly limited today. But from what I'm told and what I've seen, it seems to be the case
that even when all the reservations are filled for Animal Kingdom, they seem
to pack less people in here per day than the other parks. And I'm hoping that that is actually the case, because as much as I like looking around,
it would be nice to jump on at least one ride.
So hopefully the lines aren't too long in here today, because if I have the opportunity, of course, I would love to return to a certain forbidden mountain.
Huh. No monkeys today.
Mama must have called the doctor, and the doctor must have said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed.
Well, There's at least one ape out here. Me!
And look, there it is. The Forbidden Mountain.
Oh, most people just go, look, it's Everest, because the ride is called Expedition Everest. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken,
But this big peak is actually the Forbidden Mountain. That little one in the background, that's Everest. You're on your way there.
through the Forbidden Mountain, and that's why all the trouble starts.
I mean, it could be wrong, but that's always the way that I understood it.
I can't see the line yet. Even when it's like a 10-minute line, it's still gonna pop outside into the walkway because of the social distancing.
Hopefully we'll have enough time to squeeze on. Dude, look at this. I love this little detail right here, like this little roadside shrine, and how it's designed to look like it was recycled out of old temple blocks maybe, or something like that, you know, all these different kinds of old stones put together.
Those are the little details that I love. Even I didn't notice that one for a couple of years.
Certainly a lot of layers to this place, and I really appreciate it. Dude, how awesome is this building right here? Perfect place to chill. Just don't try to sleep here. Don't you try it. Okay, guys, I think I have good news. It looks good. As you can see, the line is moving very quickly. It's not stopped out here out in front.
That is a very, very, very good sign. And so is the one we're looking at. Oh yeah! 20 minutes? Even I can handle 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, dude, we've got to go for it. Time to get in line and see what we can see. Dude, the theming in this queue is always amazing. And when people are actually paying attention, the social distancing in here really makes it even that much better. You actually sort of have the space to look around and see all the layers of details in here.
Look at all the detail. That detail's kind of poopy. But these details are great. Look at the size of that footprint right there. Shack has nothing on that. Oh, that was fast.
Here goes nothing.
Oh man, it's been so long. Oh, breathe. It feels so good. Ah, ooh, it's very windy out here. Oh yeah. Dude, I spent so long without riding any rides that even all these rides I'm normally super familiar with seem insanely intense. There's a lot of dinner up here. Hey, look at that eagle. Wow, I don't know if I've ever seen that eagle before. That was awesome. Looks like they're doing some track maintenance. It's everybody's mother-in-law. I look like a little shaggy beast myself.
Dude,
Yes, we've done our duty.
any day you can hit the Forbidden Mountain and get a sick pic is a good day.
Oh, we survived. The beast failed once again. One of the greatest rides of all time. Do not visit the Forbidden Mountain, or a big, crazy, wild-haired beast will get you. Woo! Heck yeah, dude. It's like, can you remember the first time you ever had a coffee or a soda? Like the first time you really had something caffeinated and it got you really like, whoa, really wired and hyper. And then you know how it is over the years, you know, now it would take like 10 coffees to get you all wired up. You get used to it. I realize this is gonna sound funny coming from me, but it's the same thing with theme parks, right? If you go all the time, you're always on roller coasters. Even if you manage not to get jaded, you know, you still build up kind of a tolerance for everything. So the benefit of taking a break, and I knew there'd be some level of this, especially a break for a whole year like I just did, it's when you come back, everything feels 10 times as fun. And all the things that would normally annoy you, you know, like lines and or scooters in your way or people stepping on your foot. Okay, maybe not that last one. If someone was doing that, I'd be like, stop! But the rest of it, the things that would normally be irritating, like the lines and all that, spending all day on sore feet, it's like they're put back into perspective. It's fun to be in the line. It's fun to look around in there, see all the different people watch, walk around, be outside. Even the sore feet thing is kind of like a fun challenge. Like, yeah, I can make it. I'm gonna have all the fun today. Let that be a lesson to all of us for the future, I guess. If you really love something and you want it to last, you gotta give it a little breathing room. This whole area right here is reminding me. Last year, I intended to go to a certain very dinosaur-infested part of the United States. And this is reminding me, I need to remake those plans. Oh, look at this over here. This is Allie's favorite thing. Not so much the giant piece of roadside artwork, which I really love myself, but this thing, the little one underneath, she always says, that's me. So I propose, if that thing does not already have an official name, I'm gonna start calling it Little Al, you know, we'll name him after her. Oh, look at that Little Al. All right, I genuinely need to split pretty soon here. I thought I was gonna have time to ride Dinosaur, I was hoping. But for some inexplicable reason, the line for Dinosaur is literally 3 or 4 times as long as the line for Everest. So I guess that'll have to wait for next time. I mean, what happened though? Is the ride going extinct or something? Wah, 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 wah. Well, I guess today it's not our dino. Now, one thing I can do, luckily, is grab some grub. Not everywhere, but a lot of places in Walt Disney World right now, you've got to mobile order your food. And then only once it's ready are you actually allowed inside. Honestly, it's a pretty good system because you can usually find a table. Case in point, once my order was ready, I just ran inside here really quick and I actually got inside the trailer. This is the rarest of the rarest seating, my friend. At least while you're alone. You know, if you have somebody else with you, you can send somebody to get the table while you're getting the food or whatever. When you're by yourself, like I often am, you're just wandering around holding drinks and trays and be like, help me! Look at all this social distancing. This kind of makes me miss the Shady Dell in Bisbee. Dude, Restaurantosaurus is my hero. They still have the original gluten-free chicken strips that Disney World did so well. If any of you know anybody in charge of food at Disney World, please tell them that the gluten-free chicken nuggets they have at Magic Kingdom, etc., not even half as good as this. Please bring these back everywhere, please. I'm telling you, changing them was a mistake. These are the holy grail. Also, I miss straws. I'd be willing to pay for straws. I should just bring in my own straw. I don't know why I always forget. Right in the fillings. Well, I really don't want this to be the case, but I'm done and I'm full. Gosh, I love these chairs and tables. That's just a side note. I love these booths too. I need a booth like that at home. See how fast I get distracted? Anyway, as I was saying, I really don't want this to be the case, but it's time to make our way to the exit. And not just the exit of the restaurant back there, or even just DinoLand or Animal Kingdom, but out of Disney World and out of Florida. Hey, look at this, it's Pluto! He's saying goodbye to us. He's giving us the goodbye dance. You're the man now, dog! Well, that was unexpected. And wait, look at this. Was that Pocahontas down there? I couldn't tell. She went away too quickly. Where did she go, you ask? Just around the river bend. Dude, I am so stoked. Normally when I'm leaving, I get a case of the bye-bye Disney World sads. But this time, I feel just the opposite. Not that I don't love Walt Disney World and don't love being in Florida, but I waited a year for this and we did it. We took our first step out of the dark winter. Winter is over. Someone tell Ned Stark. And sure, it may just be a first step, but that means we're back. Randomland is back. I am more ready than ever for some adventures.
Don't make the mistake of thinking we won't be right back, though, my friends. Actually, depending on what happens with Disneyland's reopening, we might be right back.
Possibly faster than you can spell pneumo-ultramicroscopic siliconvolcaniconiosis, the longest word ever. Yeah, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, eat your heart out. Woo, I really hope I got that word right, or my 6th grade teacher will be very disappointed in me.
It's a long way from seeing the light of day, but I do feel more comfortable telling you guys I have been working on a book all year.
Well, actually, I was working on 2. One of them, though, was finished and is in the process of being rewritten, round 2, draft 2.
Which will still take, I don't know, the better part of a year to finish that, so it'll be a while.
And as always, I have numerous other projects up in the old noggin, some that I've been sort of planning out and messing with. I got a lot of tricks up these sleeves, as short as they are.
So stick around, because we're going to be doing some stuff this year that you won't want to miss.
For now, though, at least for today, we've done our duty. We can go home and sleep well.
Well, gee, don't forget to smile.
Dun, 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 dun. This is where I'm supposed to remind you guys. Oh, we got hats. Sweet, epic, classic R for Adventure hats back in stock. A good thing, too, because I've gotten this one pretty sweaty.
By the way, everyone asks how to clean them. OxyClean. That's your best bet right there.
I mean, really, you can wash them like you'd wash anything else. Just never put them in a washing machine or a dryer or a dishwasher. Don't do that. I don't know why people are like, I tried the dishwasher trick. No.
Anyway, we're kicking off a super sale. We got t-shirts on super sale, some pins. The new hats are back.
Every order legit comes from our house. Allie sits there and packs most of them. That's how she stays employed while she's been having her health issues.
And that is store.randomland.com. So there you go.
You don't often hear me say like, oh, subscribe, ring the bell, man, click that bell. Ooh, I'm no mechanic, despite what it looks like. That horn sounds all kinds of wrong. Anyway, you rarely hear me say that stuff, mostly because I forget, but also because I'm like, you know, I appreciate when you do that. I appreciate the thumbs up and stuff like that, but I don't want to force you. Then from time to time, I remember other people are depending on me with the store, so I gotta throw that one out there. Okay.
Also, for those of you who are already on my Patreon, we got a bunch of stuff coming your way, and I bring that up
because I don't want you to miss it, especially as we get into new projects and some new adventures. That stuff's gonna be cool, so keep your eyes open over there, especially for the podcast. And if I ever find my car and make it back to California, I guess I'll let you guys know. Wish me luck. Whatever too, blah blah blah.
Wash your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth
so many
and nose when
announcements.
coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, you're welcome.